Hey guys, Rexlent here. Welcome to another guide for dummies, this time for Qiuyuan. First things first, I'll show you his input rotation. Just focus on Qiuyuan. So in this stage, Shorekeeper already has full concerto. So I'm just gonna intro Qiuyuan right away. So it's very simple. Just follow the screen prompts. You intro, whole skill, echo, ultimate, 2 basics, full gauge, whole basic all the way. That's literally it. Very simple. Alright, let's move on to his kit. So for Qiuyuan, his basic attack has 3 combos. 1, 2, 3, like so. And notice when he finishes his 3rd hit combo, he gets half a gauge. So I will do it again. 1, 2, 3, like so. So now I already have 1 full segment. Now the thing is, after you get 1 full segment, the following 2 segments remaining puts him into Forte combo. So he no longer does 3-hit combos anymore. It's gonna be 4-hit combo, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And notice when you finish the 4-hit Forte combo, he gets the remaining last 2 gauges. So another way to charge up the first segment is by doing heavy attack, apart from combo, and also dodge counter. So let me do heavy attack and follow up. Heavy attack, basic attack. So heavy attack, basic attack also gives you half a segment of the first gauge. See? So you only need to worry about the first segment. The remaining 2 segments, just spam basic attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'll go straight into full Forte. And then you see the timer below. Once it empties, the whole thing resets. Now if you intro Qiuyuan, he gets 2 full segments right away. And then you just need to top it up with 2 basic attack. So let me demonstrate. Intro, see he has 2 gauges, 2 basic attack. And he already gets 3 full gauges. And then just whole attack for Forte. That's right, when you have a full Forte, just whole attack to consume it. Now if you want to charge Qiuyuan's gauge on his own without intro, the fastest way would be doing heavy attack plus basic attack at the beginning. So heavy attack, heavy attack, basic attack, and then spam basic all the way. And then once you have a full gauge, just press and hold basic attack. Let him finish the whole combo. That's it. Now let's talk about his resonance skill. When you tap resonance skill, he does a forward slash. And this one has iframe as well. If he does it towards an incoming attack, it's also going to cause stagnation. So let me demonstrate. See? Like that. Now, the other use of resonance skill is when you hold it when there's no enemies around, he's gonna go into a special dash mode like that. Bamboo dash. Very cool. And when there's an enemy, he's gonna do an incoming slash. So I'll lock onto this enemy and do the bamboo dash. That happens. That whole E slash gives him some ultimate energy. So that will be useful in his input rotation. I'll bring Qiuyuan in, and then you just press and hold E the moment he's doing his intro. Like that. Now, last but not least, he also has an auto dodge counter mechanic. This only works in his first 3 basic combo, not in the Forte combo. What I mean by that is that it's only during the first segment of his full Forte gauge. So I'll do his basic combo. First basic combo, 1, and then you pause. Notice how it has a pulsing black aura around him. So whenever he takes damage during this, he's gonna automatically dodge it and counter with an attack. So all 3 hits of his basic combo. So 1, 2, and then you wait a bit, and then you see aura, and then 1, 2, 3, and then wait a bit again, aura again. The other way to access this is also after a heavy attack. So heavy attack, and then you wait a bit. Aura. This wouldn't work in his Forte combo. After you get the first gauge, his combo is going to change into the 4-hit Forte combo. This one would not grant him any automatic dodge and counter. See? So let me demonstrate. I have an aura now. See? Automatic counter. Again. So this is just style points. This is good for styling in solo fights. So that's all you need to know for Qiuyuan. Very simple. If you want to get full gauge, you can actually just spam basic all the way. Like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hold basic all the way. Or if you want faster, heavy, basic, heavy, basic, spam basic all the way. And then full gauge, and then whole basic all the way. Like that. Now let's talk about his stats, starting with his skills. So if you don't know already, Qiuyuan is an Echo support character, Echo support DPS. Everything he does gives a lot of Echo damage boost. So he will buff characters like Sigrica, Frolova, and Galbrina, and so on. So his first buff comes from just reaching 2 out of 3 segments. Whenever he gets 400 points, he's gonna give everyone 30% Echo skill damage bonus for 30 seconds. The other one, his outro, whenever he outro, he does damage and also grants 50% Echo skill amplification to the next resonator. So this will benefit a main carry DPS like Sigrica or Galbrina. And lastly, Qiuyuan also gives crit damage bonus to everyone. Basically, this translates to Qiuyuan just needing 65% crit rate to benefit everyone. Everyone's gonna get 30% crit damage. 65% is really easy, especially if you have his signature weapon, which gives crit rate. Also, if you have Shorekeeper, that also further boosts his crit rate. And for his Echo set, Law of Harmony, which gives 16% Echo skill damage bonus, on top of 20% from his signature weapon, this gives Qiuyuan a total of 66% Echo damage bonus to the team. Now, when it comes to Echo, again, 3-set effect, Law of Harmony, followed by 2-set effect, you can go for Sierra Gale or Moonlit Cloud for extra 10% energy regen. So Qiuyuan needs at least 135% energy regen for him to perform his rotation smoothly. That being said, for the 4 costs, you go for either crit rate or crit damage, depending on what you need, 1-to-2 ratio. And then for the 3 costs, arrow damage. The other 3 costs, either arrow damage or energy regen if you can hit the 135% requirement. And then for the 1 cost, it will be attack as usual. Substats wise, you will look for double crit followed by attack percent, followed by heavy attack, and of course energy regen and flat attack. For his skill leveling priority, you start with Forte, followed by Ultimate, followed by Intro, and then skill and normal attack. Very straightforward. Now for his signature weapon, obviously signature weapon is the best for him as a support and also if you want to play him as a main DPS. Otherwise, you can also settle for Camellia or Changli signature weapon or Emerald of Genesis. For his sequences, S0 is already good enough for a support. S1 will give him interrupt resistance when he's doing his Forte attack and also straight out 20% crit rate increase. This one will make his rotations a lot smoother because he gets interrupted very easily during his Forte. So S1 is also another good stopping point. S2 is when he peaks as a support character. S2 is whenever he gets 2 out of 3 gauges, he gives 30% Echo skill damage bonus to the team. And now comes with a further 30% Echo skill damage amp to the whole team. S3 gives 500% increased ultimate damage and also a special resonance skill. And then for S6, the last hit of his Forte is going to cause 5 seconds stagnation to all targets. AoE damage when his Forte ends, and then when he uses the special resonance skill, he's going to get crit damage plus 100% for 6 seconds. So complete nuke mode. So when it comes to pull priority, you start with S0 and then you can consider either getting his weapon or S1 first, whichever you value more. So S0, S1 or S0, R1, followed by S2 for max support, S3, and then S6. For team composition wise, you already know Qiuyuan is the best support for anybody Echo skill damage based. Shorekeeper, Qiuyuan, Sigrica, or you can go Shorekeeper, Qiuyuan, Galbrina. So you get the idea. Anybody with Echo based damage, you can put Qiuyuan into the team and then maybe throw in a healer. And that's it for Qiuyuan's guide for dummies. Hopefully this video has been helpful to you. I have other guides here as well. Consider leaving a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.